Hey guys, this is CyberKnight8610, and I thought I'd go ahead and do another Deck Doctor video. This video is over the Strike Freedom 123. It's over his deck, the Wind-Up deck. So yeah, he connected his forum account with his YouTube, as you can see right there, which you can do whenever you sign up at the forums. And so I'm going to give his channel a shout out since he did that. As you can see, it's the same username. You can just go there. It'll be a link in the description if you want to check out his videos. He has lots of Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops, and this one is Fruit Ninja. I believe that's what kind of threw me off. And yeah, though, if you want to check out, it's evidently a lot of Xbox game stuff, so be sure to check that out. And anyway, let's go to the Deck Doctor stuff that you guys want to hear about. Let's see, of course, Wind-Up's pretty interesting. I just had a deck profile on that, and like I said in the video too, they still need a Photon Shockwave. So remember, Photon Shockwave isn't out yet while I'm making this video, and I believe Wind-Ups will be greatly improved whenever Photon Shockwave comes out, and especially Order of Chaos, which I believe is the next one after Photon Shockwave. Correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that's the right pack name though. And so yeah, there's going to be a lot more Wind-Ups for that, and of course they're just going to get stronger and stronger. So yeah. Anyway though, here is the deck list for him. I'm not going to read off the whole deck list because I'm afraid it would be too boring and monotonous. So there will be a link in the description, to the post itself. And you can see the deck list that he had at the beginning. He wants to be able to exceed summon easily and synchro summon. So I'm going to read off the changes I made, the cards that I thought he should add in. As you can see, the changes are in red. And yeah, here we go. 2 Gen X Ally Birdman. I think it's a great tuner for this deck. It really comes in handy. It's really interesting too. And yeah, it's pretty easy for synchro summons, so I believe it should help him out with the synchros. 1 Wind-Up Snell. Not a big fan of this card, but like I said, this is before Photon Shockwave and Order of Chaos. So, 1 Wind-Up Snell is kind of okay for now. I don't really think, though, it's got, you're going to need it too much though after Photon Shockwave. 2 Wind-Up Dog. It's an awesome card. I believe he had it at 3, and 2 I think is a better number. It comes in handy for the, of course, rank 5s, and yeah, it's a pretty cool card. Let's see, 3 Wind-Up Juggler. I don't believe he had any of Juggler. I actually messed up in my video and said for some reason it was like DD Warrior Lady. I don't know. It must have been a long day when I recorded that video. Anyway, though, this is still, I believe, though, a really good card, especially, before Photon Shockwave comes out. I still believe it is worth having at 3. It's still pretty powerful. I believe 1,700 attack. Its effect's still pretty good. Although, I've heard some rulings and stuff how it can miss timing, but I still think it's a pretty nice card and worth using. I think when Photon Shockwave comes out, I'll probably end up using it at 2 instead of 3, as he should do probably as well. 2 Summoner Monk comes in handy for Exceed summons and synchros. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory on that. Cyber Dragon at 2 helps out because it's a really good monster, of course, and it's a pretty easy level 5, so it will come in handy for Exceed summons, because Wind-Up decks are supposed to be able to bring out rank 5s fairly easy, so yeah, it should come in handy. And a Sandgun for searching. I'm testing those out as well, and it comes in handy. So yeah, let's see about spells. Smashing Ground, I suggest at 2. I believe he had it at 1. I think it's become more of a staple. I've had a few people argue with me on that, but I still believe that it is more of a staple, this format, and it should come in handy. Especially at 2. I mean, I don't really think you should ever use Smashing Ground at 1. I feel like it should be a 2 or none kind of card anyway. Power Duality. I know some people, it's another one of those cards that is a little bit more controversial in this deck, but I've seen more people run it, and I kind of think it's more usable too. And the testing that I've done, it really hasn't gotten in my way yet, because you can't special summon the same turn you use it, and I really hadn't had much trouble. Although I could see where some people are saying that it could become trouble. So for me, though, I'm saying 3 is good for now, but please tell me what you think on that in the comments as well, though. Mind Control at 1, that's what I thought would come in handy as well. It's really good for synchros, of course, and it comes in handy with Xyz. Take over your opponent's monster and Xyz summon with it. It can really be evil. And now for traps. 2 Dark Bribe. Another thing that I know some people don't really like that I use on that, but I still think that it's kind of a cheaper version of Solemn Warning. I think Dark Bribe's actually pretty powerful, but yeah, I think it's going to come in handy for now. Of course, the 10s aren't out yet as I'm making this video, so Solemn Warning is not easy to get yet, although it has declined in price a pretty good amount. But yeah, I still say use 2 Dark Bribes until Solemn Warning comes out. That's how I think on that. Let's see, and 1 Trap Dust Shoot. I believe it's a staple, more of a staple now this format than ever, and so yeah, I suggest using one of those because it can be pretty evil. Now for the extra deck. On the extra deck, he wanted to use some special synchros and stuff, but first let's talk about the Exceeds, I guess. 2 Tyrus Keeper of Genesis, I would say. At least 1, though. 1 would work is what I put in parentheses. you know, it'll come in handy good enough because I feel like you need at least one of each of the new XCs, or the only XCs that are rank 5 for us now, which is Andreas and Tyrus, of course. And I'd say 2 of each, you know, maybe, I mean, by that 2, I mean, you would probably be better off using one of them and then 2 of the other. It's kind of how I feel. You should have 3 in all. I'm using 2 Andreas and 1 Tyrus, but you could probably reverse that, or you could at least have 1 of each, I would say, though, too. Utopia, just a basic, he had that, though, I believe, and I don't know why I was reading that off. It's not in red. Long day. Basic synchros, though. He wanted some basic synchros. He didn't really know what he should use on the extra deck on synchros, and I would suggest just your basic stuff. I mean, Stardust, Black Rose, I'm trying to think of any other ones. Bronic, you know, just really basic stuff that most people are going to use. Your staple synchros. Nothing too fancy. I think you might be able to, and don't quote me on this, but you might be able to use even, like, I think it's, Gen X Trialarm or Triforce. Maybe it's Triforce. I know it's one of them, but I've seen some people try it out in certain decks whenever they use a Gen X Ally Birdman because it requires a Gen X tuner. So you might be able to look into that, but I don't know how possible that is. I don't remember exactly what that card's level is, so I'm not too sure, but I think it might be possible. Just check in on that, though. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. That's just kind of an instant idea I just came up with as I'm making this video. So it might be a total waste, you know, but who knows. It wouldn't hurt to check it out, though. So yeah, though, please tell me what you guys think about these changes. I've tried to explain them all. Hopefully it helps him out. And please tell me what you would change. And if you agree with my changes, if you don't, I'm sure there's been a lot of people that have tried out lineups and have a lot of experience as well at them. I'm just now working on them, and you know, I have a pretty good amount of experience with them. But yeah, I'm still working on mine too, so I could be wrong on a few things too. So that's the reason for Deck Doctor, is that I want everyone that's out there watching this video to say what they think about this deck and how they would improve it, what if they would necessarily go with my changes, or if they would, you know, maybe not go with a few of my changes and go with something else. Like I said, there's a few more controversial cards, you know, in this deck, probably like Duality and Dark Brown, probably the most that some people would probably prefer something else. And because, like I said, I know Duality can come, you know, and be a pain with special summoning because, of course, its effect. But I really haven't had that much trouble with it yet because I don't know what the deal is on that, but I just really hadn't had much trouble. So, you know, if it does give you trouble, maybe just go to 2 of them. I think he had 2 at the beginning, so maybe you could try that if it does give you any trouble, but I still say 3 if it, you know, and just keep testing. So yeah, though, I think that's everything. If you guys want to have one of your decks featured on Deck Doctor, of course, just sign up on the forums. You can sign up right here. And you have to go to the advanced deck discussion and, of course, post the deck. I'm just going to choose one at random. It helps if you tie your account to your YouTube account right there. That way I can click on it and also give your YouTube account a shout out. And also, if you sign up for the Deck Doctor thing, you know, to be on the forums, please help other people out as well, because I want to try to have more people help each other out, because, of course, it's hard for me to go and look through every deck and try to help out every person. So please, if you're going to sign up to the forums and do this, help out other people as well, not just do it to get your deck featured on a video. So yeah, though, I think that's everything. Please subscribe, and please tell me, like I said, in the comments what you guys think. And yeah, that's everything. Alright, bye guys. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed my latest video. For more great videos over Yu-Gi-Oh, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, be sure to check out the description to see my Facebook account, and also see my website, cybers.com, for the latest Yu-Gi-Oh news. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.